is my Dreame D10 Plus cordless robotic vacuum cleaner. It's very nice. If I've had it a month or so now, it's been pottering around upstairs. No complaints at all, except for the fact that it seems to sit on charge an awful lot, just sat at 100%, you know, and I don't like that. So what I want to do today is dismantle this part here and try to fit a Tasmotor flashed one of these, so that perhaps, like I have done with my other robot vacuums, I can turn the power off until it's needed. Let's have a look and see how easily the auto-emptying dock comes apart. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and robot chums. How are you today? Yes, this thing has been going around once a day upstairs, and it takes about 5 minutes to clean, probably uses 2% of the battery, and then it comes back and docks and sucks the power from this cable for probably 5 minutes, and then I'm hoping it's modern enough to stop pulling the charge and be fine. The Roomba's battery got very warm, just sat there on charge all the time, and I've already done it to that. We shall look at more on what this is later, but for now this isn't going to work if I can't get into here, because that is where the plug goes in, and I'm hoping that it is just that plug and that it splits out into wires that we can both tap into and find some space to hide it. So, blimey, this is going to be like a month and a half update in terms of when I'm filming this. This is mid-January at the time of filming this, and yeah, look, there's quite a bit of dirt in there actually. I say it doesn't pick up huge amounts of deep down dirt, but you know, it's not bad. Oh, trying to get this filter out in here, but I can't. There is a little bit of dust on there, but that doesn't matter. We probably need to start underneath. Now there is this very interesting looking cover here, which, you know, you are supposed to take off anyway, because this is how you can unblock it. I don't know what you have to pick up for it to need this to be open, but yeah, they are machine thread screws. Let's have a little look at what's inside of here, because I'm half assuming this might need to come off anyway. Then we're going to peel one of the feet to see if that will anything. Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, you take this out, and wow, it's held a little bit of dirt in there. Look, but yeah, that's the air path from the top through into the machine, and you can obviously see where it all flicks back and does whatever in there. So that's cool. We'll leave that aside. Right, what next? I don't quite know. I think what we're going to have to do is gently peel back one of these. Yes, there are screws underneath, and I think a little drop of Cube Bond is probably going to stick these down better to that little bit of paper that's left than worrying about it any more than that. So yeah, there's 2 screws there. I'm voiding my warranty no end here, but I don't intend to have to hopefully use the warranty. I don't know. What do you think is going to happen with this robot? Am I going to need anything more than just consumables, or is it going to be a bit of a nightmare? Right, there we go then. That's and there's one in there as well. I'm fairly sure. Right, are these machine screws? No, these are not. So I'm going to undo all of these screws under here on the bottom, like so. And get the one that sits under there. That's a bit of a shame, but yeah, I don't mind the fact that I'm modding it. I quite like it. You know, if this works well, this will be quite cool. Now, which way will this come off? This way. And on literally every single count, I am completely correct, because has tons of space. I mean, I can just stick it there. Excellent. Right, it'll probably go there. But okay, here we go. Let's say this is the inside of the auto emptying dock. Very nice indeed. If I unplug these, that is the loom for the actual machine. That's charging. I think if I undo these 3 screws here, this bit lifts off and immediately makes it a ton easier. Right, so these wires vanish off down there. Wouldn't it be great if we could get to the actual suction motor? Hello. Ooh, we could. Right, that bit pops off. I'm trying to put these bits to the side so I don't break them. Like the clumsy OFI out. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get to the suction motor today. I mean, it's only in there. Blimey, what do you think? That's going to be like a shark motor, isn't it? But the fact that we can actually get all the way down to here is good news. So what is this? This is, a lot of you know that I run Home Assistant, and these are what I use for power. They're like, I buy them in like 12 each, and they end up to be about £5. And yeah, they're basically Wi-Fi relays that I can make work with Home Assistant. And oh, I mean, right, it's not going to fit right there, that's for sure. But what I'm almost wondering is, I'm going to have to cut power cables. There's not really any way around that. I put this back on there, look, I can see how much clearance I've got. So nothing on that side at all. And then yeah, there's going to be, we either stick it there, but I don't think I like that. What I think I'm more like the idea of is actually cutting these wires here. No, I don't like that idea. I like the idea of undoing these 2 screws here and seeing what's inside this junction box. Wow. Crikey, right, now we are going to have to be careful because this is going to be a power supply. Well, I think what I'm going to do is take the live and the neutral from here. Oh, the live is red. Fair enough. Try and extend it over to there and then come back out of here and back into there, because if that just sits there in that corner down there, and I can even loop it around the top, so this could work well. Very cool indeed. Oh, there is some sort of sensor in here. Yeah, whatever small tiny motor sits in place. Oh, that's the sensor for the dock. That's what makes ET call home. So, mild bodging will happen, because yeah, I think I'm going to be easier to literally route this all around there and then just make another set of wires to go to there. And then yeah, sometimes, because you can make these a bit smaller, I have these in some things, literally just a little bare board, and then in and out, I have to flash this now. And then when the next scene, which will hopefully be pretty much glued together, I shall show you what it looks like, and then we shall get this onto the network. It'll be on the Wi-Fi twice, because the machine will now have a Wi-Fi, and this will too. Then, with that stuck on there with some good tape, we can plug this back together. I'm just trying to orientate the connector so that the locking tab is more easy to get to next time than it was this time. Always make things easier for yourself in case there's a next time. Then these wires went underneath this clip here, 2 and 3, and that was it really. There we go, all back together, one robot on its dock. If I go over here to the computer, look, we can now turn on the power to the dock and the machine. And I can set this roughly like I do with Home Assistant. Let's just check it plays. In the roughly like I do with the Roomba, in that I can turn the power off like 20 minutes after it's finished cleaning, and it can just sit there without sipping power for the whole rest of the day until it needs to clean and charge once more. So that is excellent news. My Dreame is now even smarter than he was before. Now, you can go home now. So yes, little hack done. Do you have a smart home or any smart home devices? Let me know down below. And well, I mean, this was smart. It's now even smarter. And I can kill the power and stop it from just charging itself to death over the course of several months, which is always good. So until the next exciting Dreame video, I and some other floor cleaning machine that maybe won't get quite so confused. Problem is now I've set him off without mapping it. He's not going to have it. So, hang on. There's the beacon. Come on, you can do it, little buddy. I know. I'm not going to make you vacuum now. We just need to prove that you can dock and that your power source works. Here it goes. Ta-da! And then I would just let it charge for another 15 or so minutes, because again, it only takes 5% to clean my house. I'll charge it back up again in there, and then we can do the equivalent of turning it off, and all would be well. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.